The Last Fly of Flight 759. A documentary focusing on Pan Am Flight 759, which crashed in Kenner, Louisiana in 1982, is featured in the Frontline episode titled Air Crash on PBS. The crash occurred shortly after takeoff from New Orleans International Airport, killing all 146 people on board and 8 on the ground. The accident was attributed to wind shear caused by a microburst. The documentary investigates the aftermath, including the human impact and legal battles over financial compensation. The crash scene was described as a war zone, with flames, smoke, and rain complicating rescue efforts. The plane hit several homes, including Barbara Schultz's, where she and her daughter Rachel were able to escape with minor injuries. Rachel's friend Lisa Bai passed away later. 40 years later, a lot of survivors and family members gathered to remember the victims and celebrate those who survived. Takeoff clearance. Flight 759 was cleared for takeoff from runway 10 at 16:07 local time. Initial climb. The aircraft rotated and began climbing at a shallow angle. Wind shear encounter. Within seconds after takeoff, it encountered a powerful downdraft and tailwind associated with a microburst, resulting in rapid loss of airspeed and lift. Crash. The aircraft failed to gain sufficient altitude, clipped trees, and struck a residential neighborhood in Kenner, exploding on impact. Destruction. The crash created a fireball and destroyed multiple homes, killing residents and burning surrounding houses and vehicles. The wreckage path stretched about 1,300 feet, 400 meters. Homes were completely flattened or burned. The aircraft disintegrated on impact. There were no survivors. The aircraft's encounter with a microburst-induced wind shear immediately after takeoff, which imposed a downdraft and tailwind condition resulting in a rapid loss of lift. Lack of real-time wind shear detection at the airport. Inadequate weather radar technology at the time. Insufficient crew training in recognizing and reacting to low-level wind shear. Poor weather briefing to the flight crew about the severity of nearby thunderstorm cells. The crash of Flight 759 was pivotal in raising awareness about wind shear dangers. Doppler weather radar systems were improved and installed at major airports. It became necessary to install wind shear detection systems on board. FAA introduced stricter pilot training on microburst recognition and escape maneuvers. Low-level wind shear alert systems, LLWAS, were upgraded nationwide. A memorial park was established in Kenner in 1992 to honor the victims, with plaques listing the names of those who died, including residents on the ground. One of the deadliest aviation disasters involving wind shear that occurred in the United States is still Pan Am Flight 759. It was a sobering lesson about the hidden danger of microbursts, leading to major advancements in meteorological detection